Hello everybody, how we doing, My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Confidential Killings. This is a 70s themed gritty detective noir, and man oh man am I excited to be checking it out. Those of you that are fans of the channel and have seen my Root Trees Are Dead playthrough know that I am a genius detective and definitely not dumb and or incompetent, so I'm excited to test my detective skills. December 18th, 1978, 8 p.m. I think this takes place in the United States, so devs, if you're watching, this is not how we do dates in the United States. It's December 18th, just FYI. All right, I got a freaking investigation light. I'm turning it on. What you got for me? Oh my goodness, someone's calling me. I haven't even finished my cigarette. Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repose Street, close to my beat up in the hills, so I got there fast. Driver's dead. Looks like an accident, but something's not right. I requested a proper look. Collect clues by clicking on the underlined words. Then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Fun? I'm a detective, that's me. There's a crash on Lexington Street. I lied. It was on Repose Street. I'm already failing. Driver's dead. Look, I use my eyes sometimes. Only sometimes, though. All right, how do I get out of here? Do I turn off my light to save some energy? No, I look at my notebook, maybe. Patrol says there's been a car crash. A car look, of course, on Repose Street. The driver, the detective's dead. The call from him came up high, so I'm taking a look. Now, what would have happened if I said Patrol said there's been a look on whatever the other street, Lexington Drive. The detective is dead. The call from came up high, so I'm taking a crash. I do wonder. During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills, one fatality. He said it looked like routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. All right. Got like connections to the dead person, or what's going on here? December 18th, 1978, 9 p.m. So like an hour later, right? Bradley? Custom license plate, they don't sell these to anyone. Under the name, it says Bradley. All right, Bradley, I assume you're very dead. Repose Street. A winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' home on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Hello, sir. How you doing? I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drug out of his skull? I mean, could have been murdered. I don't know why you're assuming he was drunk and or drugged out of his skull. Standard issue torch? Torch, huh? These are called flashlights around these parts. Useful for looking around during the night. All right. Give me all your things, officer. Regular police badge, name on it, David McCart. David, you're my sidekick now. Seems like he's new to the force. Welcome on in, David. You're going to do whatever I tell you to. Don't ask any questions. We got some skid marks. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle on the car. The driver did not have a chance. Yikes. Definite murder over here. I like that it's telling me how many clues there are. Hello, dead man. How you doing? Sorry that you got murdered, but I will bring your killer to justice, possibly. Depends on how rich they are. They might buy their way out of my my evidence here. I can't seem to investigate this man's corpse. Seems like a good place for me to start, but it's not letting me. So instead, I'll look at this. Okay, I need my eyeballs, apparently. Need eyes to see. Hello, dead man. How you doing? From his look, he was going nowhere fast. That's pretty judgmental and rude. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Maybe. Frank, 50 grams. Ivy, 80 grams. Ray, ooh. Jack, hundo grams. Jakeezy is a wild name. Welcome in, Jakeezy. You owe $200. Frank Reynolds, happy to see you. He doesn't know how much time he has left, so he's going to get real weird with it. Well, Frazier is good enough for me, I suppose. Your name's Bradley for sure, though. Born in 57, huh? You got an earring? Pretty cool, dude. All right, 20 out of 25 clues, though. I'm missing a bunch, man. What happened? Been too long since I've done detective work. He must have felt untouchable. He's not even trying to hide this stuff. Similar to, I don't know if I could say that, but it's not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. Synthetic drugs, you'll love to see it. It is high-grade stuff packaged and ready to be sold. We got 3 clues missing. Bottle of quality whiskey, but there's something floating inside, some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full, barely a sip was taken from it. Interesting. I got all the clues. I'm the best there ever was. All right, Bradley, don't you worry, buddy. Why am I getting in the car with Bradley? And also, how am I'm crawling around him into the passenger seat? What's happening here? All right. This is going to be a real easy crime for me to solve. Bradley frickin' Fraser died in a torch, of course, a torch. A car crash on Repose Street. I didn't see on, and I was like, what do you want from me here? Someone drugged, yeah, his face, his whiskey, to make it look like he was a drunk driver who's going out to sell drugs. We're not going to talk about the cut brake line, or really more than that he was drugged. Like, he also had his brake lines cut. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. All right. Dude, I'm the fastest crime solver of all time. December 18th, 1978, 10 p.m. Within 2 hours, I've solved the entire ass crime. Crazy. You guys don't look so broken up about your son being dead. 4 medals from the Korean War, framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about here. It is war hero material. All right, you say so. We got a weird thing. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance underneath it to be sewn in such a prominent spot. I feel like we're not going to be using substance in the way that this sentence used it, but... Classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice Laman. Ooh, I'm too smart for you. I guess I could have looked at that and seen that there was more clues, but I didn't. An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of Mind Under Stress, Conks on Pox by Aleister Crowley, Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection, Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. They love him. Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. Uh-oh. You drug your son? I like that I'm going through all these people's garbage before talking to them. They're just sitting here. They're like, whatever, dude. I don't care. An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. Appears to be used as a medicine box. All right. Small plastic container for medicine. Only 3 pills remain inside. Mrs. Clarice, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. Giving you a week's dosage, take only 1 per day. Okay. I don't remember what day it is, to be honest, but that's okay. So, are the sleeping pills blue, is my question. Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch. Really? You're just going to leave this out? Based on his best-selling novel, Thief's Romance. Advanced copy for Caddy Keller. Caddy Keller, huh? I don't know who that is. Are you Caddy Keller? I'm not going to find out yet. I'm looking through your stuff. Hello. How you doing? Don't mind me. I'm just looking through some people's stuff. This light is out. I don't know if that matters at all. A beat-up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it. Of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left in the dashboard. Hey, Grease Monkey, don't you try bailing on me, or I'm going straight to the Federales. It's a promise. Can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day. Be there. Be. Are you doing human trafficking? Is that what's happening here? Esmeralda Diaz was found dead in an apartment last night from an overdose of a new drug that is known on the street as gaze. Sorry about your death, Esmeralda. Bummer. Beautiful sports car in a pristine state. Looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. I don't know that I want to touch up this balled up tissue. Okay, it's a note. That's great. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. Seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. Rather be in a federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you, Pedro. Okay, so it's not human trafficking. It's just a drug operation. I thought there might be multiple crimes going on. Full body of an expensive whiskey brand. It seems like the same type as the one that Bradley was drinking. Hey, Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. K. Interesting. I feel like I should have a notebook. It is keeping track of this for me, but like some things it doesn't keep track of, like who is signing notes. K and B. B could be Bradley, you know? And Pedro said, no way, Jose. All right, I'm going to talk to you. Never mind, hold on. Floor stained with big puddles of viscous liquid. Could be brake fluid. Several tools commonly used by mechanics. They seem to have been used recently. They're still covered in grease and oil. Uh-oh. I got bad news for you, sir. I've suspected you in a crime. I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. Is your name Pedro? A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. Could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. All right, I'll break in. Small key separate from the rest. Okay, can I have it? Is it in my inventory? Okay, I talked to you. I did that. I think we're sitting pretty over here. Is it time to investigate these weirdos? Hello. Is Bradley gone? Yeah, he's big dead. He was the light of my life. Bummerooski for you, I guess. A small ornate key. It seems to open the medicine box. Oh. Was I not supposed to open that already? Whoops. A beautiful silver ring. Simple and elegant. A very classy piece of jewelry. Noticing that these are not going in my inventory, though. Dear Mrs. Clarice, I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. Little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Interesting. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed and the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything, please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores, American Nurse Association. Interesting, very interesting. Okay. Who are you? What a dreadful news. What a dreadful news. Little typo there. And to think that the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. Who are you? Am I supposed to know your names? My dear love, I did everything in my powers so that we could work on the plate together. I pray night and day that it'll become a reality forever. Yours, Patrick. I don't know who any of these people are. Cosmo Puritan. Yeah, okay. War hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the renowned author. Men look good in pink. Okay. The latest fashion statement by Rhys Hopkins. The photos at page 10. Augustus Whitney leads a campaign based on morals and family values. But is it true what they say about his mistress? Augustus Whitney, huh? Can I ask your names? Like, I don't know who any of you are. You? My son's death was tragic and my heart aches for the loss. Yeah, you look really sad about it. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Dude, he just died an hour ago. You're disgusting. Mr. Fraser, I know I have a huge debt of gratitude to you that I'll never be able to repay, but for 9 years I worked for you, not doing everything that was necessary, everything with no complaint. I fixed the roof, I washed the cars, I do the garden, I help wife with the medicine, I do all. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why. Now. I need some extra money to find accommodation. Yes. I mean, that's the guy in the garage. Perhaps his name is Pedro. I feel like Bradley was like screwing over Pedro. And that's what the notes are in the garage. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. Corrupt cop, scumbag. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley, bad man. I agree. He is a bad man. We found all the clues. I know no one's names. But let me take a look at my book. Wow, this is, you're supposed to find the names? You know, I kind of respect that I'm such a good detective that I'm not even going to bother asking anyone's name. Your name is something Clarice, I think. You seem to be an actress, but you're not the one. You're not the one in this magazine because you don't have a mole. You have a mole. Augustus Whitney. I mean, this is talking about him. I feel like your name is probably Patrick. I don't know what happens if you get information wrong. Patrick, what was your last name? Fraser? What? Huh. Well, your name's probably Katie Keller. Okay. So your last name's not Fraser, huh? Are you sure? Also, why are you freaking keeping incriminating evidence on you? Your last name is definitely Fraser, dude. So your first name must not be Patrick? Which doesn't make much sense because it says that you have full creative control right here. Interesting, very interesting. Sir, can I talk to you? You just want to give me your name? So it's not Patrick. It's not Ezra, unless Ezra Monarch is like some other name. I mean, the note to him, you would think. Oh. Everyone just calls him Mr. Fraser. I mean, I think you're Pedro Diaz. Yeah, okay. I don't know who you are, but you did have a note to you here. This is Clarice. Not helpful. I'm just calling you Mr. Clarice. Am I missing something here? Ah, your name is Dominic. Okay. But like, can I see? Oh, I have notes built in. That's sick. I kind of wish I could see like the evidence that I've picked up so far. Like in the root trees are dead. If I just had an area where I could see my things, so I didn't have to go back and try to find where I saw things. I don't remember where I saw certain notes. Pedro Diaz, we're done with you. Hadley Badman. Very funny name. I like that. That's definitely Bradley. Esmeralda Diaz. So your sister died. And Roman. Roman, huh? I mean, there's definitely names in here that are unrelated to what we're doing right now, but will probably be related to doing stuff we're doing later. But I'm not understanding, why do the keys matter? And also, what the hell is your name, Mrs. Clarice? I mean, your name's probably not Shirley. Or do you talk about your wife at all? I feel like I'm really not picking up on something because everyone just refers to Mrs. Clarice as either Mrs. Clarice or wife. Who seem to not have a name. Okay, so your name's probably Clarice Lemon. Clarice Lemma. And everyone's calling you Mrs. Clarice for reasons unknown. Weird to refer to someone as Mrs. their first name, but whatever. All right, Dunzo with the peeps. Pedro Diaz killed. Sorry, Pedro, for ratting you out. Bradley Frazier by sabotaging his car and putting drugs, putting Clarice's sleeping medicine in his whiskey. The reason for the murder was the accidental overdose. What? By accidental death by overdose of his sister. Dunzo, easy dub. Not even close, dude. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was that drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. I mean, did he make the wrong choice? I mean, seemed like Mr. Fraser wasn't willing to let him quit, so what else was he going to do? January 8th, 1979, 4 a.m. Oh my god, let me sleep. What, are my cats waking me up? Okay, it's a dead guy for sure. Dead guy, don't you worry, I'll solve your crime probably. A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. Monday, 10 to 12 a.m., rehearsal. That's not spelled right. Rehearsal. 3 p.m., Dennis Miller interview for newspaper. 9 p.m., party at Jeffrey's house. Hell yeah, Jeffrey. Tuesday, 11 a.m., radio interview at Alpha Omega. 3 p.m., TV interview. Important, take breathing pills before. Breathing pills, huh? Wednesday, meeting with lawyer at 9 a.m. 11 a.m., meeting with the writers. Ezra Monarch will be there. He's the one that did the thing that Crazy Keller, or whatever the hell her name was. Kathy Keller? Katie Keller? Something like that. Is in. 5 p.m. at the club with Augustus Whitney. Should bring the wife. He's a fan. Okay. Augustus Whitney was the person with the mistress from the magazine. Sabotaging and Seducing by Ezra Monarch. Main characters parts only. Patrick Raven. All right, Patrick, you're dead. Can I go in? Can I go in and do this ahead of time? Seems like yes. Patrick Raven. So I could do this, you know, while I'm doing stuff. That'll make it easier. Whoops. Chair lies on the floor. Apparently something pushed it over. Okay. Saw that. A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all over the bag. The label says, Abraxadol Red. Remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely with Abraxadol. That's what he was supposed to take before his thing. Dr. R. Barton. Patient name Patrick Raven. Prescription. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, take 2 pills of Abraxadol as soon as it starts. Make sure to not exceed the dose of the red Abraxadol pills and never mix it with other medicines, even similar kinds, because that would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. Signature, something, blah, 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 blah. This kind of seems like the same signature as the one from Clarice Lemel. I have a gun, by the way. A small, well-kept semi-automatic pistol. Its magazine is full. All right, so he expected to be murdered, it seems. To Mr. Raven, to each his own. Hawkins Flowers. I mean, this is like a threat, right? All right, dead man. Hold on. All right, calm down, dude. I'll investigate your corpse. Did I really need to get in the water and have this crazy shot like this? Hello? Hand, what are you doing? You got flowers. Petals from a red flower. You're probably allergic to that, my friend. So you were sitting in a chair. Someone gave you some threatening ass flowers. You started to not be able to breathe. And yeah, you like maybe died and then someone put you in a pool to make it look like an accident. Was killed by who knows. The killer sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him shit his pants. Which made him take his pills, but they had been switched with a different kind found in the something. This caused Patrick Raven to trip and fall into the pool. The reason for the killing is the victim's relationship with who knows, who used him to attain a role in the latest play. All right, I'm on to you. I already know the freaking answer to the solution, the puzzle, the whatever I'm saying. I'm the best detective there ever was. You can't stop me. A record by Troy Dixon has been left on the player. The style is scratching its surface. The side should be swapped, but the residents are too high to notice. All right, well, sometimes you gotta get high, dude. She appears to be asleep, but her eyes flick open now and then before shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong for her system. Elegant leather purse with a golden latch, some banknotes and coins inside. Elegant golden ring, 2 letters carved on it. PR. All right, those are your initials. A strange painting titled Homage to Buñuel shows an eye with a razor in front of it. Not the most pleasant of images. I mean, it could be more disgusting. There could be like a needle going in the eye. Are you the same cop as last time, dude? Also, what's with this guy? He's looking very creepy. This guy's sweating a lot. To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the Land of Dreams, and his wife Nadine. Carl Carlson. What a name. Okay. I guess I should talk to the people. Enough drugs to kill a herd of elephants. Could be easily mistaken for something that I'm not sure I could say in a YouTube video, but it is something else. Next to open packets, lines ready to be sniffed, these people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. All right. Hello, sir. How you doing? We got a noise complaint. Didn't expect to walk into this. They're not dead, just out of their heads. Some kind of drug hit them hard. Can I have your gun? Police issued 38. Give me your gun, sir. I need it, potentially, for something. Whoa! Got gold teeth, huh? Person's eyes appear to see something we do not see. His mind is in another dimension. Hell yeah, dude. His broad smiles reveals shining gold grills. Give me your money. A lot of cash, too much money for pocket change. Alpha Omega radio station. We don't find talent, we create it. Mr. Kunta. It is with immense pleasure that we welcome you as the latest member of the Alpha Omega radio station family. We have attached a list of albums and artists to play, as suggested by our program director, that you can peruse at your own leisure. Please feel free to make any changes you like. We trust you completely. Your success at your previous stations is a testament to your musical knowledge. We are looking forward to collaborating with you. Please join us at our weekly conference next Monday so we can discuss with you the details of your employment, details in the back of the paper. Warm regards, Mike Alvarez, Alpha Omega Management. All right. So your last name is what? Kunta? Oops. Sorry. Stop selling that to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it'll ruin my reputation. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. P. Raven. Oh. Seems like a self-defense situation, to be honest. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. I mean, he had a gun on him, to be fair. All right, so your last name is Kunta. Excuse me? I mean, let me click that. I know who you are. At least half of your name. Hello. This man's on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious to what's going on around him. He's muttering something unintelligible to himself. Fresh pack of ciggies, not even opened yet. Expensive gold-plated lighter. All right, you're not helpful to me, sir. You go over here. Never mind. We go over here. Hello? Are you also high as shit? Is everyone in this house completely oblivious to what's going on around them? Framed award to Jay Stainwitz, the Best Producer Award for Lying Like a Sleeping Dog and Ranger in Utopia. Lifetime achievement for From the Jaws of Defeat, a War Hero Story. All right. Cast of characters. Ivy Otter got snubbed. Katie Keller. Okay. Patrick Raven. Hugh Culpepper. Well, he's dead now. Isaac Clayton. Who knows? Secondary characters. Ooh. You got swapped. Dorothy Darlington. Okay. Alice Dare McIntyre. Finley Powell. Minor characters to be decided. Sounds like you did a shitty job with your cast. Bookcase containing mostly the latest editorial successes. One Love Too Many by Ezra Monarch. Dominic Fraser's Brave and Successful, some paperbacks, and a few classics that look completely untouched. Enough alcohol to get an entire army drunk, not the cheap kind either. Alright. Bottle of imported wine, almost gone. Container is made of a finely crafted glass. Drop of wine. Traces of lipstick are visible on the glass. A splash of wine is left untouched at the bottom. That's probably where it came in. Mr. Stainwitz, I'm so glad you liked my screenplay. I would love to have a meeting to discuss a possible collaboration in the future. Mr. Note Secretary, find his name. I can't read his stupid signature. Your screenplay is really interesting. Add nice adjectives, and the style is so close to Monarch's, it would be perfect. I'll send you a guest pass for the next rehearsal so we can talk, blah, blah, blah. Kind regards, write the rest. All right. Guys, bigwig. Okay, well, we know your last name is Stainwitz. And I think we saw your first name in the other room. He's flat out drunk on the sofa, a cigar dangling from his fingers. Still, he has a look of someone who's used to calling to shots. He pills in bathroom for him. He phoned to say he'll bring his wife, Ivy Otter. Okay. Katie Keller to discuss her role in the play. She'll come directly to the office. Bradley Fraser's dead. A DJ friend of Brad. He'll probably bring the stuff in his place. DJ Kunta. Jack Potter. Don't let this guy near alcohol or drugs. Remember how that party ended at the Frasers. So, I mean, these people are all decided. I'm curious. There's probably story in between the murders that we didn't see because it's the demo. But if there's not, there definitely needs to be because I would love to know what's going on. Nadine's out for the night. Okay. Heard an awful lot about Ezra Monarch, but don't know who he is. Hey, Jeff, you old rascal. Remember that favor you owe me? Now it's me in need of a hand. I found this actress called Martha, and she's a beauty. She just needs a big break. You'd be perfect to fill a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at the usual place and discuss. Your pal Alex. P.S. Say hi to Nadine from me. Nadine's out for the night. Okay. Interesting. You? Oops. Who are you? Woman is sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Hey, that's the lady from last time. That's Katie, what's-her-face. Her breath smells of alcohol. You bitch. First you steal my husband, then my role on the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Okay. Katie, I have bad news for you. You're going to die soon. Katie, the muse of my heart. In darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun. Each note a brushstroke on my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable muse, so beautiful you transcend the frame. Although a reckless vow binds me, in my heart you inspire my art, and not the bride I'm chained to. Love will be our masterpiece we won't speak of, a sad longing that colors my soul. P. Appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. So Patrick was like into Katie. Wife probably birded him. Classic red lipstick from an expensive brand. Cosmo Puritan again. Patrick Raven, the handsome teetotaler. No drugs, no alcohol, and Dominic Fraser's teachings. That's my secret. Gross. Meet Jakizi, the DJ with the golden smile. Okay, we know Jakizi Kunta. Gaze, the artist drug, white as snow that is sweeping the land. It's my muse, says painter Carl Carlson. Thoughts about the future of music. All right. I'm happy to report that you've been accepted for the role. The support of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming. He was elated when I told him the news. I am afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss. Yeah, okay. But please feel free to communicate my approval to our producer when you see him tonight. You'll be able to celebrate together the good news and discuss the role. You're a rising star with a bright future, my dear. Dominic Fraser. Why is he writing this like he hasn't met her before? They were like together in the last scene. Okay. You are Katie, what's her face? I have to find your name again, huh? Annoying since I've seen it like everywhere. Okay. Let me leave then. You are Jakizi, which we've actually seen that name before now that I think about it in the last scene, I think. Jakizi Kunta. There it is. Okay. You are probably the wife of Patrick, what's his face? I think your name was here. Jeffrey. Jeffrey Stainwitz. Okay, huge. Check out the last room. An oblong wooden cabinet stocked with everyday bathroom essentials. Bottle of red pills. The label on them says Abraxadol. We know that they stocked that for Patrick what's his face. Small medicine container empty. Toilet paper. Several rolls of toilet paper kept inside the cabinet. All right. Half-finished drug packets left in the bathroom sink. Someone had more than enough. Hello? You don't know? Your shirt says? His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate and die. Oh my god, there's multiple murders here? His armor's filled with marks. On his t-shirt says, "You don't know Jack." Alright. I told you to stay away from my house. I can't hang out with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I'll shoot you if you come near me or my wife ever again. Yikes. An almost empty packet of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hand shows he's a heavy smoker. Bladed lighter. Alright. I have no information about you, dude. Patrick Raven, though, is going nutty mode. It seems like he has a lot of enemies. I mean, your last name could be Raven. I don't know for sure. You are Patrick Raven's wife, though, I'm pretty sure. Don't see anything else in this room. I'm missing clues somehow. Couldn't tell you where. PR. Named Patricia Raven, maybe? Did I miss like a room or something? Oh. It's showing me all the clickables in the room? Seems like yes. Double checking that I saw everything. It's like yes. I don't know where I'm supposed to find your name from, dude. Must have missed something out in the very first room. It seems like I didn't miss anything, so where are the other two clues? Okay. Seems like the rest of your body's not important. So what the heck did I miss, dude? Huh. Did I not click that? A little confused. Tad confused. Oops. Did I just like click on something and then not get all the clues, perhaps? Seems like a possibility, to be honest. Am I missing a game mechanic where you're like supposed to find things later that aren't like highlighted? Is that a thing that's perhaps happening? Would not tell ya. What the heck? How am I supposed to find your name, dude? This is kind of where I wish that, again, that you had all the evidence in one spot after you found it, because I have no idea. No idea where things are to locate them again to read them. Ah. Oh. Never mind. I guess it's telling me things that I have clicked, which means there's possibly other stuff that I haven't, because it seemed like it was a question mark if I didn't click it. I feel like I'm very stupid and I don't know what the heck I'm possibly missing here, because I don't have any clues for your name outside of perhaps who he's meeting up with. I don't think. Dennis Miller. Probably a name. I don't remember what day it is. Gotta be Monday. It's the party at Jeffrey's house. I mean, his wife definitely murdered him, right? Your name is P something. Unless it's not. I don't. Where are all the... I feel like, dude, once you freaking collect the notes, you should definitely be able to just read them on demand. Because, like, it's annoying to have to go and find them again. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, the wife threatened to kill this lady. Okay. Dominic, we know you. I didn't see your name anywhere, Katie. So, like, why are you even an option for me? Because I don't see you available. I seem to have to start over, even though I've seen you before and I know who you are. I don't know if that's an oversight or what. I still have no idea what the wife's name is. I read all these. Are you sure? Listen, are you sure that I can't just click that? Is the game bugged? What's happening, dude? I see the name Katie everywhere. I know who you are. Let me put in your name, dude. I'm an idiot. We don't talk about that. Okay, well, by process of elimination, Finley Powell is the wife who has a ring on her that says PR for some reason. I would think that it would say FP, but maybe not. Jack Potter. All right. You, sir, are Jack Potter. Excuse me? Are you Finley Powell? Excuse me? Can you stop doing that? Okay, I mean, I put in Potter by accident. That's a good point. Interesting. I don't think you're Jack Potter, dude, so that makes you Jack Potter. Okay. You're Katie, what's her face? We know that to be true. Katie, reveal your name to me. Why are these not in alphabetical order? There you are. Okay. And I don't know what the heck your name is, lady. I have all the clues. So your name is something that I've seen before. Nadine is out for the night. Martha? I feel like I saw that name Martha somewhere. Okay, well, I feel like you might have a different last name. Patrick Raven. Okay, well, you were killed by the wife to cause an allergic reaction, which made him take his pills, but they had been swapped with a different kind they found in the hello? Bathroom? I was like, what? Where is this word? Which caused Patrick to suffocate and fall into the pool. The reason for the killing, the victim's relationship with Katie. We don't know that she has a relationship with him, to be fair. We just know that he liked her. Obtain a role in the latest play. Cool. Okay. Now we just need to figure out what the hell your name is. Probably not Martha. Ivy Otter. Never mind. It's right there. I'm a dumb man. Ivy Otter. All right, Ivy Otter, you did a murder. What is this, by the way? I apparently failed to find all whatever that is. He had it all, the looks, the talent, the money. Patrick even lived a teetotal life, but his wife was jealous and she knew where to aim. All it took was a bouquet of flowers. The drugs, too, made a victim. I guess was found dead from an OD. Okay, cool. Right now. Ah, Bomberooski, game's over. Full game will feature more increasingly complex cases, more puzzles, a complete thrilling story where every event is linked. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. With a sword? All right, that's pretty plain. Neat game. I feel like I definitely think all of the evidence should be collected in one spot for you to look at. If it's not, I might have just missed it because I don't know what that magnifying glass was. In fact, I'm going to go back in and check to see what it is. Click through this. Hurry up. Yep. Got my book. Cool. Shut up. Oh my god. Yeah, I got it. I'm clicking the clues. I understand. Okay, let me look at my book. What is this? I guess I don't understand why you're not full. A little confusing. Maybe I can, like, mark things off. Ah, okay, I can do this. That's kind of fun. I think it's much worse than just picking it from a drop-down menu, but fine. Okay. Yeah, I think the game is cool. I like the setting. I wish we had seen the overarching story, because that's kind of what is going to draw most people into the game, I think. As I said many, many times, I do wish that all of the clues you found were collected in a spot. Not like this, where it's just words, but like the actual notes and stuff, because I found myself not remembering anything. I guess that's kind of on me for not utilizing this function. But, hey, idiot, write a note or two. Okay. Okay, my note's gone. What the heck, man? I see. Yeah, no, I still wish that all the things were collected in a spot for me to look at, so I didn't have to walk around and try and find them again. A la the root trees are dead. Not sure why this isn't filling up too full when you find the clues. Might be a bug. And I'm not sure how I feel about the reconstruction, because I feel like it's giving you too much to work with. Like, especially in the second case, where I solved it before even going into the second room. It's like, okay, yeah, he freaking got poisoned by someone. The only thing I didn't know was who did it, I suppose. And yeah, I also find it kind of annoying that clues can be hidden. Clues are in a very specific spot, even though you know what they are. For example, Katie, what's her dumb face? I saw her name in several notes, and also I already knew her name. So having to go back and find it in one specific spot was kind of frustrating. So I think that should be different. Like, if you see a clue in multiple locations, I think you should be able to click it wherever you see it, and then it just not show up underlined in a different location, you know? I guess that would make it hard to keep track of how many clues. Well, no, because you could still see the max number of clues, and then if you found it somewhere else first, it would just fill it in the later spot ahead of time, you know? So, like, if, for example, there was 1 out of 10 clues in the second location and 1 out of 5 in the first, and you found 2 in the first, which made it 3 out of 5, it would then make it 3 out of 10 in the second one, if it's the same 2 clues. Anyways, that's enough yapping. I think the game is neat. I like the art style. I like the setting. I wish I knew more about the story. The gameplay is fun and interesting. Definitely put an evidence thing, because it's very annoying to have to go back and forth. And yeah, you've heard my thoughts. I'll stop yapping. I encourage you to check out the demo for yourself. I'll put a link in the description below so you can do exactly that. And while you're there, I encourage you to wishlist the game, because it helps out devs a lot. If you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. It really does help out a ton on a channel as small as mine. So if you want to support the channel, it's a great way to do it. If you'd like to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game. That sounds like something I'd like to see more of. I'd be happy to have you subscribe. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.